Conservatives were an untapped market for growth, especially for a news organization where traffic was falling. And I'll say parenthetically, the Post is in a world of hurt because of declining revenue and audience. He continues, but there's a conundrum. If most of your readers are liberal, how do you attract conservatives without losing your existing base? So he has various ways, he says in the column, to know that his audience, the Post readership, is liberal. So again, he raises the question: if the current readership is liberal, how are you supposed to get conservatives? He goes on. This is B2. The Washington Post readers who cared about politics and the federal government, most of them are liberal and probably never watch Fox News. Finally, Glenn Kessler, B3 here. While it would be great to get a more balanced mix of liberal and conservative readers, I didn't understand how one could attract conservative readers who have their choice of many right-wing news sites besides Fox without alienating existing readers. So again, he's absolutely right. The Post readership is liberal, and the Post business model is dependent on keeping those liberal readers. And if the Washington Post wants to be a text version of MSNBC, they can be. That'd be the choice of the ownerships. Although the current owner, Jeff Bezos, doesn't seem to want to be that. He seems to want to change it. Famously dropped the practice of endorsing, so they weren't going to endorse Kamala Harris for president, has suggested the editorial page will be less hospitable to liberal voices. A bunch of liberal journalists have left the Washington Post, columnists and reporters. Some have left the Washington Post not necessarily because they're liberal, but because the paper is a mess. But why is the paper a mess? The paper's a mess because it pretends to be an organization that covers everybody fairly, everybody equally, regardless of ideology. And what has it been? Even back to the fabled days of Ben Bradley and Woodward and Bernstein, it's been a paper whose journalists and editors are largely liberal.